What's up, Ayla? How you doing
Hello.
today?
How are you today?
Yeah. Is everything okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. We're visiting now with a friend who just kind of relocated. She's from the diaspora. She just relocated here. So we'll be checking her out in a second. And yeah, we'll get the name of this place.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hopefully y'all can hear.
You don't need that.
Okay.
Only like loud.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me close my bag. I'm trying to close my bag. Okay. Sorry for the bad camera. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Hello. Can't see. Okay. Oh, hi.
How are you? How are you? Good to see you. How are you guys?
Good.
How you doing today?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lynda should be here. She's I know you all coming.
Uh-huh.
Let me go get my food so I can.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, great. Come on up the steps and I'll meet you at the top.
Okay.
Top.
So sorry. Probably a second. Okay.
This is nice.
It's Moonlight Apartments. Oh, exactly.
This is nice.
This is the Umwezi Moonlight Apartments.
Cool.
Look at her view.
It's a nice view.
And then one day I was going to the store something, and so the cab driver goes, "This is really pretty over here."
Yeah. Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Got all of that.
It's a nice view. Hello.
I got a hug with the missus.
Yeah, it's
Come
cool.
on into my humble abode.
Okay. Do you mind if we film and everything?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you have permission from the landlord. She goes, "Oh, that's great publicity."
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You're a fan.
Oh.
You know, I had to ask where can I get that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is nice.
Oh, very cool. Right. So, did you guys want to look at the apartment first and then sit down?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is my living area slash kitchen area
Okay.
slash workplace area.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, and when I first got this, I actually booked it on Airbnb.
Oh.
Because it's actually considered a condo,
Okay.
and it was like $5 something
Oh.
for a month.
Mm.
But once I realized how great the Wi-Fi is,
Oh.
I immediately, and then Halana
Uh-huh.
was looking for a place,
Okay.
and so the lady was like, "Oh, you renew, it's only $350."
Oh.
Oh, I'm down. And look at these guys.
Hold on, we might have to move here.
I know. So here's my little refrigerator.
Okay.
That unfortunately just keeps water in there. Because I'm like you guys, my landlord said the same thing to me that yours said. Why do you order out every day? You would save so much money.
Yeah.
You actually, ate in. And over here, I got to show you guys this. Okay, so here's the gas tank.
Okay.
Have not used an ounce of it.
Oh,
Mm.
wow.
And it took me like maybe 3 weeks after I've been here to
Uh-huh.
actually open this and go, oh, I got stuff in there.
You have everything.
Yeah. And then over here, Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
That's what I love about here.
Yeah, it comes with
Everything
pots.
comes with everything.
Pots,
Plates.
and my plates and cups. That's where I get my apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
You know, and nothing's over there. I keep my case of bottled water. And the Wi-Fi router is actually here.
Okay, look at that. So the Wi-Fi from the scale from 1 to 10.
10 plus.
Oh goodness.
10 plus.
Mm.
Who are you with? What company?
You have liquid?
No, I'm just using it off of whatever she
What
has
they have.
here.
Okay.
Exactly. It's
Mm.
included in the rent.
Mm.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
That's
And
good.
I'm here watching Amazon Prime.
Oh my goodness.
Netflix.
Mm.
Especially when you gave me the right VPN to use.
Yes.
I thought those was the
Oh my goodness.
Here's the restroom.
Okay. Nice.
Cool.
Up here is, okay, lights on.
All right.
That was nice.
Isn't that nice? We got a view from the back.
Of course, I have to worry about the workers over there looking in. And
Okay.
go ahead and check the water pressure.
Oh yeah, you know I have to check that. You know I have to see if the pressure is okay, yeah. That look like it's shooting out around 60 psi. Yeah, that's good.
So you saw the view that I have from the front. Your bedroom. Okay. Our bedroom. This I have bedroom.
All right.
With another terrace.
Okay, this is nice.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
I
nice.
know, right? So in the evenings, yeah, there you go. I thought I had it open. Head on out. I'm out here chilling with my laptop and on my phone.
Nice.
Isn't that great?
You got a view, you got downtown.
Look at those mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. And Helena has even better view.
Oh,
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And like I said, at night it's just lit up with all the lights. It is absolutely gorgeous. So this is what all people can get for $350 a month. You know what I'm saying?
That's not bad.
You can't beat that. You
You can't beat that with a back.
What else comes with it?
Okay, so I just paid my electric bill, the cleaning. I usually give her like a $5 tip or 5,000.
Okay, yeah.
So now she's starting to do it for me twice a week,
Okay.
and I'm paying her like $6,000 each day.
Oh.
And she cleans and does my laundry. Okay.
Laundry and cleaning.
I know, that's how you see. All right.
Okay.
Want to be? I've got ice water and donuts.
Oh, look at that. Is that looks like it might be chocolate under there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh. Hey.
Hand sanitizer. Or water.
I have a couple of young ladies that found me on Facebook.
Okay.
And they saw my Facebook Relocate to Africa page. And so they're like, oh, can you promote this for my event? And I'm like, sure. Just send me the information.
Cool.
So help yourself. If you want water, anybody want that bottle of water?
Yes.
I can take the bottle of water. Okay. That'd be nice. But you see how close I am to the genocide center?
Yeah.
I can't do that yet. My heart's not ready for that.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys went yet?
Oh, yeah, we went the first time.
Yeah.
We came to Rwanda.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was reading.
Oh, I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely did. Wet face.
I know. Right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I cry at Disney movies. So, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Mom.
over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get my stuff out the way there.
Okay.
Aren't they good? I put them in the microwave for a little bit just to kind of warm up. And they've been really good. So glad to finally meet you guys.
Yes.
I was talking back and forth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's that?
You guys been such a blessing, Michelle. Seriously. You don't have to come, Vicky.
That's fine.
And seriously, everything that I've needed, everything that's like, okay, how do I do this? What do I do about this? You come back so quick with the right information, and then you're like, I'm sorry, I'm a little late, girl. Don't apologize.
Yeah, so it's so wonderful to finally meet and
Absolutely.
get to see you face to face. We've been just chatting through email and WhatsApp. Oh my goodness, up until this point. But I'm glad you settled well and wanted to definitely talk to you and have some questions for the seniors.
Okay, absolutely.
Quite a few of them are moving here and settling. So how you find settling yourself? How did you find it?
Well, like I said, when I first got here, the route the driver took me to get here after I left heaven, which I kind of stayed there when I did the COVID, the testing, and I just stayed there a week.
Okay.
I'm like, where in the world is he taking me? Because he didn't come the way you guys probably came. He came from the back.
This way. Okay.
This way, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
But then, honestly, once I got here and got kind of situated, I hooked up my Wi-Fi because I also work online, and it was just fabulous. And I said, you know what? The things that I have issues about, I'm just gonna have to deal with. But honestly, once I really kind of got settled in, I was like, I don't need to leave. At least for seriously, at least for a couple of months. I can go ahead and set up my business, and without having to worry about paying 3 or 4 months of deposits for another place, right? Exactly. So I said, okay, this will work for me. And I have definitely settled in very nicely here.
Nice.
I love it. Absolutely. Yeah. And for the first time yesterday, because I've been here for a month, so I signed another lease for till December to March. Okay. So I had to finally pay electric, because that was included in my first month, right? Okay. $10.
Oh.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I said that works for me.
Yeah, that's nice. That's all right. Yeah, that's good. That's
so
good.
Here you're responsible for the electric, the gas.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty much it because she does the water and I believe she does the internet and the trash. Right. I'm like you guys. I don't really do the TV because I have all my stuff on my laptop. So I just bring that wherever I'm at. But now there's no air conditioning here. Okay. And I thought that would be a issue because I'm at that age where me and sweater really good friends, But honestly, and even without the screens in the window, I usually have my windows open.
Okay.
Wow.
Absolutely. Wow. And safety, guys, I don't have a problem out here.
All right. So you feel safe.
Absolutely. The security guards that are outside, they have become my best friends because they actually have to speak to all of my delivery drivers to tell them how to get here. So I always make sure I tip them a little bit, you know. So now when I go to empty my trash, they're like, oh, I got it. I'm like, okay, thank you.
So that's
they bring my food up. Absolutely.
So that's what I was going to ask you too about the steps because there's no elevators here, but the steps aren't that bad. But then they assist you. They bring things to you. That's awesome.
Yeah, they have adopted almost all of them. Especially the manager that's here. Her name is Divine. She has been a total blessing to me.
That's good.
That's awesome. Wow.
So, what are some of the obstacles you face when coming here? Did you face any obstacles?
Coming to this country of Rwanda?
Or when you landed and
up till now.
Okay. The only thing that I had an issue with was really just getting my health back together. Okay. Seriously, because when I got finished with my 24-hour quarantine, I decided, I got to go to the store so I could go get me some fruits and stuff in here. And so driver took me to the and of course watching you guys. I'm like, I gotta go to Simba's. That was the only store I knew, so he took me to Simba's. And all of a sudden, I just started profusely sweating. And so you know how they take your temperature? So the guy took my temperature, and then like a couple minutes later, he comes back over and he takes it again, like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what is this? Because I haven't had this kind of issue in a couple of years. That has kind of subsided. I think what it probably was more of just an anxiety type thing because I'm in a new place. Right, exactly. And it just kind of manifested that way. But other than that, I have found some of the most helpful people that are locals here, and they have just seriously been a blessing to me. They really have.
That's great.
I was actually going to go to Panama once they opened up the borders because I was getting out of the U.S. I could see what was going on there, right? And so I was actually on a waiting list. And then my thing was, as soon as you guys open up your borders, I'm going to go ahead and get my deposit in and go ahead and pay for my flight. Well, then my sciatica went out. And I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, I can't do the tour, you know, that they were going to do there. And so, and then I found you guys on YouTube. I want to say August, September.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just got here.
Yeah, just got here, right. And I'm like, because I had checked out Rwanda before. You know, and I'm like, oh, with Woody Maya.
Yeah. Woody Maya, okay.
and especially the one where he's sitting in the gutter eating. That was right. He's one of my favorites. And so I said, it's so clean here. I gotta see that. And then when I realized they speak English and Kinyarwanda and Swahili, and the guy that was driving me around, he also spoke a little Rastafarian. And I'm like, all right. Because I used to work for the airlines, right? I used to work for TWA American, and I was always in Jamaica, you know. So I said, okay. So, you know, just seriously a blessing when I go to the store. Now, this is what I mean when I say that these guys, these locals, are, especially the men, seriously.
Okay.
They actually take my shopping cart and say, go just pick out what you want, madam. And we'll help you. And they do. They follow me around. Awesome. They are so nice.
So awesome.
Absolutely. So for you seniors that are thinking about coming, this is truly the place you want to be. Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There's a lot of helpful people. So, so you were talking about, you set up a business recently.
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for your help. Because I'm like, Mickey, where am I at? It's asking for districts and all this stuff. You're like, and she came right back with the information. I'm like, how did she know all this? You know, and it went through. Absolutely.
For stuff,
what's
the name of your business?
Okay, my business is Lynda's East Africa Relocation and Investment Tours.
Right.
Okay. My website is still being worked on. She sent me a sample of it, and I'm like, oh, this is gorgeous. And we're going to get started in January.
Okay.
And my goal is to get as many people from the diaspora to come here.
Okay.
ASAP.
Right.
You know, because Jackson is getting rid of all the real estate. Jackson is awesome.
Oh,
yeah. Exactly. Right. Yeah. So.
Do you have a target group?
Well, I'm looking for families.
Okay.
Because I want to keep it. It has to be 10 and under as far as the groups. Trying to get people in like maybe twice a month. You know, and a lot of the things that I'm having them do is some of the things I've seen you guys do. You know, like the Akragera Park tour. Absolutely. Absolutely right. And of course, when you did the suites, the Sinai Suites.
Yes.
I went over there to meet with the owner there, and as soon as her daughter let me into one of the rooms, I said, "Excuse me, I have to sit on this bed. See what this mattress feels like." Since this was. And it was awesome. Yes. It was really awesome.
It was
Absolutely. So talking with her, they are very wonderful. I mean, she took me all over. She actually left an appointment early because when I left here, not quite knowing how long it would take, I got there like 30 minutes early. And so I said, oh, don't tell her to rush. I said, even though I had a cab waiting, a taxi waiting, I said, but don't tell her to rush. I can just kind of walk around with you. And she actually came back. She said, I just left the meeting. I can go back. And she came and we talked about what it was that I wanted to do with the place. And how how we can partner with each other. And she was just fabulous. So thank you guys again for a great hookup. Absolutely.
Excellent.
The place is beautiful.
Definitely. All right. That's good. That's good. So definitely, all of you seniors out there who are just thinking and really trying to figure out whether it's a good move. You're hearing from Miss Lynda D. Brown.
Absolutely. I was told that I could give you the manager's name and the contact information so you guys can put it on your website. But let me tell you, these places go very quickly.
I know.
And it's so diverse here. I think it was like my second week. I was sitting out on my back balcony, just chilling, and this guy comes out, and I'm like, ooh. He was an Indian guy with the long hair and the long, and I'm like, damn, he's nice looking. I'm something else as a senior. And so I talked to my manager. She was like, that's actually a friend of mine from school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she said, he's very, very nice. And I have found the people here just to be so nice and so helpful, you know. But yeah, I've really enjoyed myself here. Even though I haven't really got out as much as I want to, it's just been just a blast.
Oh,
really.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're just having fun as
I
well.
am.
So you haven't really gotten out to do anything like visit any cultural places or any tours or
Not
anything
yet.
just yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to,
kind of settling.
Absolutely. Because I attempted to go, now just to show you the issues that I'm having with my breathing, just like they were saying with the COVID, the after effects. Okay, so I'm at Heaven, and they had a nice little restaurant right around the corner. We're talking a 3-minute walk. I got halfway there and had to turn back. Because I'm like, and then I think a lot of it could be the mask, but guess what? I'm wearing my mask.
I hear you. Right,
You know, I don't care what happens, I'm wearing my mask, right? But my goal is to get my courage up. To go check out the Genocide Center. I've been reading about it, and it just destroys me to read what happened here. But so eventually I'm going to try to make it there. But I really want to get out to see the animals and the park. You know, that's my big thing, right? And the gorillas, I might have to wait on them for a while.
The company we went through with was Choose Kigali.
Choose Kigali. Now, you know I have the video. And I'm going to contact Choose Kigali.
It was
absolutely
amazing.
Right.
Our first safari, it was amazing. It's worth it.
It was great watching you guys go through it on the video. Seriously, you know. So, and here's something I could tell everybody that's watching and listening. Everything that you see these guys do, they're really doing it. You know, this is no fake anything, because like I said, when you went to sign up, I'm like, I got to get over there and see that. You know, so I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate what you guys have done.
It's our pleasure.
You know, absolutely. You know, just opening up that door to let us know that there are options with what's going on in the U.S. You know, absolutely, absolutely.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are saying, you know, how they feel trapped, or they just wish they could leave or, you know, get away. But hey, you got options.
You got options. You know, and I tell people all the time, you know. Right, tell them, Mabel. Here's the thing. When they start giving out the stimulus checks, and then they start, because I was working for Grubhub, because I'm retired, and so, you know, I can make a little extra money on the side, and I'm like, I'm not going back into any more offices. I said, I got to do something that gives me the freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it. So I started delivering from Grubhub. And so when everything shut down, they literally shut down the state that I was in. We were on total lockdown for like 6 weeks.
Is that the one where it's food for people who... The Grubhub is
Grubhub is the delivery.
So delivery.
Yeah, sort of like the Vuba.
Okay, like that.
Exactly. But when they shut down the city, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Okay. And they shut down the state of Missouri for like 6 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it wasn't about a curfew. It was about don't come out your house. It was just that bad.
Wow.
And so they started. They allowed you to get unemployment. Now I'm a freelancer because I'm also an author. So I'm like, ooh. I could get unemployment. And I saved all that money. And when the time came, when I saw you guys in August, September, I'm getting out of here. So when they opened up the borders, I'm like, I'm out.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I do not regret it at all.
Okay.
Did you have to?
Nice.
That's great. But did you have to sell anything, you know, back home? Any?
No.
You didn't have to do much.
Uncle Sam took care of my trip here. Seriously. Now, the only thing I had to do that broke my
I'm saying,
heart.
like, some people have homes, they have to sell the house, they have to do this, and you know,
even on that I was lucky, because I was actually renting my niece's house. And her husband had got a job in Florida. It was perfect.
Wow.
And unfortunately, I still left a lot of stuff there, and I said, once I get situated here, because I do want to rent a house, because I need a little bit more room. I'm going to have to, if they get that COVID under control in the U.S., I need to go back and get the rest of my stuff.
Okay.
So,
just so you know, there are options to ship things. You could ship.
I heard you guys talking about that.
Yes. Yeah. So there's FedEx here, FedEx is here, UPS is here, and DHL. Are here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
we know somebody from Cali that she shipped things from California, and I think it took maybe a week or two.
Oh.
And was
she
it super
big things because
expensive?
she had like equipment and things.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, I can see myself doing that, going home and packing up the rest and just having
so you can
DHL.
definitely ship.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Pick it up from the center. Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's options for that as well.
I know, because I'm an Amazon shopper from the
Oh.
bottom of my heart.
Okay,
You know, as a matter of fact, I was talking to my grandbabies. I have 2 grandsons. Hey Damien, hey Noah. And I was like, okay guys, what do you want for Christmas? I'm shipping it through Amazon right to you. You know?
Yeah.
Like I've been doing for the past
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good information though, because I definitely, once I find a place that's a little bit bigger, because like I said, for right now, this works really well for me. But once I get me a nice house, you know, now the bad thing is I had a cat. It was my dad's cat, and my dad died in 2007. And I think he got this cat like in 2003. And then my sister had him because I had a big Akita at the time. And she passed the day after he died. And it was horrible. Okay, so I'm like, no more pets. And then my sister got sick. And then I ended up getting the cat. So he had been with me up until I'm like, dude, I love you dearly. But I can't take you. He was already exhibiting some illness, you know. And I knew at 17, 18 years of age, it would just be too much for him. So I ended up having to put him down. And that broke my heart. Indeed.
I'm sorry.
I know. So when I saw the puppies, I'm like, I got to get over there and play with those puppies.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that was the only sad part of my journey. Was I couldn't bring my baby with me.
Yeah. So how about your family? How did they take the news?
Okay. Like I said, I used to work for TWA, American Airlines, and Cross and Wagonlit Travel. So they're used to me being the nomad in the family. You know.
Okay.
So one brother was like, "Why in the world are you going to Africa?" And I'm like,
really?
Probably the same reason why you relocated to West Palm Beach, Florida. Okay. And then my other brother, he said, I was looking at Nigeria, and I'm thinking, you don't want to do, okay, I'm not going to go there.
Leave it there.
Right. Okay, and then my older sister, she was like, I'm not even going to try to talk you out of it, because I know that's pointless. So I hope it's exactly what you're looking for. So they'll see with this video that it is indeed exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So no one was like, don't go.
I don't listen to people like that.
Okay.
That's how come I really related to what you guys were saying. In 2011, I started my Author Chat podcast on YouTube. And I used to allow comments, and then I get these crazy trolls. So I just kind of went to, it had to be approved, and then I just shut it down completely. Because negativity, and all that is fear. That's all it is, you know. So I'm like, now what was funny was after I got situated here, and I started taking pictures of this little place, and then I had a lot of Facebook friends, and most of them were family, you know, like extended family and friends. Oh, be safe. Oh, be safe. Be careful. And I'm like, guys, I'm more worried about you guys with this COVID and with your chief in charge. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good.
Wow.
You know, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I refuse to deal with negativity. I keep it as far away from me as possible.
I feel you. I wake up like and get online, look at our YouTube comments, and I just get to erasing.
Exactly.
Get to erasing because we don't need that kind of energy.
Yeah. You know, whenever you're too scared to see, I mean, you see what's going on there. Why would you want to stay? Why do you think and why do you think things are going to go back to normal? That's what's so funny to me. That when this is over, everything's going to go back to normal. Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of that, how would you compare, I guess, the feel you had when you were in the States to now? How you feel now?
One of the things that I said, I think I posted it on Facebook, probably since I basically lived in Jamaica when I worked for the airlines. Seriously. Wow. My son was like, do you just come here to, you know, get a paycheck and then go back? Pretty much. So, you know how some people come to Africa and they kiss the ground and go, oh my God, I'm home? I did feel like I was home. But I think, again, because of my experience in Jamaica, that okay, I felt that way even when I was there. Anytime I see a bunch of people that look like me,
I hear you.
everywhere, okay, it's like I'm home. I'm definitely at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I loved it. I got, like I said, I got real comfortable when I got here, and at the first hotel that I was at. I'm outside on the balcony they're doing aerobics, and I'm in the chair doing my little aerobics. I really feel comfortable. I feel safe.
That's good.
I feel at home. I'm so relaxed. You know what I'm saying? This right before I left. Now this is really horrible for a 62-year-old woman to say this on camera, but right before I left. There was a 7-Eleven store right around the corner from my house in the States. And they were getting kind of snippety with the black customers.
Oh,
wow.
I'm a double Taurus.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like my baby sister.
Okay. So I went to go now they were having a coin shortage. Where they were like, okay, if you can't pay cash because you know we don't have a lot of change. So I went and I picked up like I'm a sweet person, so I went and picked up like a candy bar for $2, and then I gave him a 20, and he looked at it with the very this disdain look, and he goes, "You don't have anything smaller? You can't you don't have $18? What's the problem?" And then he was like, "Are you getting smart? Don't make me come over that counter." They literally asked me to leave.
Whoa! Right. Are you kidding?
Yes, I'm serious as cancer.
Over change?
Yes. That's how bad it's getting there. What you're seeing on TV is ridiculous. So when I got here, I'm like, now I can breathe.
Oh my goodness.
I was really tense with everything that was going on in the States. I really was, and I was like, don't even try it. Because I will take you there.
I hear you.
Yeah. So
wow.
I know, right? I'm over $2 candy bars. Yeah, it was unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So again, and you know what? That's really my hope for my company, that I can get people to come over here. And just at least come visit. Absolutely.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah,
and then I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but you know, right before the COVID thing hit, the NBA had actually worked with the African Basketball League here.
Yeah.
And they were going to actually, and Rwanda is actually one of the cities where they're having like an NBA. And I'm like, oh, that's a good way to get people over here too. Right. And then with Jackson showing us all the houses, investment properties. You know what I'm saying? The investment opportunities are just mind-blowing. And to be honest with you guys, seriously, half of what my Social Security check stays in the bank. Because I'm only living off one part of it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Right.
Now that's a good thing for seniors to know.
That's what I'm saying. Absolutely.
Anyway, oh my goodness, that's awesome.
And one of the reasons why I stayed here is because I knew getting somebody to create my website was going to cost me about $500 or $600.
Okay.
And I went on and paid for that right off the bat. And I'm like, you know what? And a friend of mine, he come over here. He go, why do you want to leave? I said, you're right. I'm going to stay here for a couple of months and just get myself set and just go ahead and just bank all my money. You know, and when I find a house, just go ahead and rent it. Absolutely.
Right.
So seniors, this is definitely something you can do on a fixed income. Absolutely. And if my security people can tell you how much I order out, and that's keeping half of my money.
That's deep.
Right, exactly.
That's awesome.
That's just how reasonable things are here. Absolutely.
So you can find spaces for any situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. So I guess you said your plans maybe in January is maybe look for.
Actually, I signed up to like March.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'm really giving myself enough time just to, get a feel of the place. Like I said, because of the health issues, haven't really got a chance to get around like I want to.
Okay.
So that's my goal for December and January to get out a little bit more and explore. And,
and it's not COVID.
And it's not COVID.
Not
COVID.
But she says health conditions because people will ask those kind of questions.
And here's the thing. Like I said, I don't take any prescription medication. Never have.
That's good.
So I know it's just the effects of that what I did have.
Yeah.
But I test negative on every test that I take for that COVID, absolutely.
Okay.
But I'm sure I have antibodies, but they have to buy mine.
Good.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh
man.
boy, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, this is, I think anybody that's really getting sick of what's going on there, they need to come visit. They really do.
Visit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
And it's beautiful.
It is.
Oh.
You saw my views out there, right?
Your view.
Oh, my
Yes,
first
very
night
nice.
here,
Mhm.
I was in the bedroom and I just happened to get up for a reason. I can't even remember what it was, and I just kind of moved the curtains out of the way, and I was like,
Isn't it? Yeah. It's mind-boggling.
it is mind-boggling. It really is. Right. Yeah.
And do you have any problems with, I'm trying to think of questions that maybe seniors might want to know,
Okay.
noise or mosquitoes, things like that.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, okay?
Alright.
We had a big swimming pool in the house my niece's house. She has a big, huge swimming pool that I was always in. Mosquitoes there are like this big.
Woo!
They're huge. So when my first night at the hotel that I stayed in when I first came in for my COVID quarantine, one of the drivers, he asked me, he goes, so how do you like the mosquitoes? I said, you guys call these mosquitoes? These are like gnats.
Oh!
They're so little. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So your mosquitoes were worse in the States.
Yeah. But I do have, I don't know if you can see over there by the fan, because they don't have the net.
Right,
As a matter of
oil.
fact, let me go get it.
The oil.
Yeah, you see the oil?
We see
I have.
Okay, the oil, yeah.
Yeah, because I just bought another one.
Okay.
So I have these in my socket.
Yeah, okay, yes. We had some of those.
Exactly,
Okay, yeah.
right.
Yeah, I was just right. I got
So those work pretty good.
Oh my goodness, I have one there, one in the bathroom, and one in the bedroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got a few insect bites because, like I said, I keep my windows open.
Right.
I had a bird. I was jamming in here one day. I was working on my computer, so I'm jamming like music from the States. And this bird came.
Came in.
He tried to because he kept knocking at the door. I'm like, you can't come in here, boo.
Oh, yeah,
They
They did that too.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, the birds are like,
yeah, they knock on the door. That's how we wake up.
and it's like every day.
Really?
Like clockwork. I'm serious. So like,
That's how alarm clock.
Yeah, on my window.
Wow.
The birds.
You just hear it.
oh, and the bird, they're so beautiful.
Oh, they are.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Oh, and they just their wingspan, and I'm like,
They're
look at
beautiful.
that. I mean, things that you can't even imagine
Yeah.
seeing. We see every day,
Yeah.
and it's great.
It's great.
I know, right?
Isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I just can't wait to get to the safari. I need to see some giraffes and some lions.
Yeah. Oh
absolutely.
man, it's so good to see that.
Yeah, some rhinos.
And noise. Noise.
Okay. Now, when I first moved here, very quiet.
Uh-huh.
I said a couple weeks later, I had some very loud, noisy neighbors.
Okay.
And I mean, the walls are a little thinner
Okay.
Okay.
because I was hearing everything.
Okay.
no.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, then they moved.
Okay.
So we're back. But now, I don't know if you guys noticed, right over on the other side, there's a building being constructed.
Yeah.
Now, when I first moved here, I moved here Friday on, let's see, because I got here on the 30th.
Okay.
So I moved in here November the 6th. They only had 2 stories on that building.
Wow.
Y'all know, right? These people work 7 days a week here.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah,
unbelievable.
construction is like.
Oh yeah, this
Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here watching this building being
Wow.
constructed by these guys,
Wow.
and one day, since we're in the rainy season, storm came through, and I mean it was the trees.
Yeah.
They're all up on the top of this thing, and they're still working. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, they work really hard.
They
yeah.
do,
Yeah, they get
and
the
everybody
job done.
just waves, you know.
Very yes, nice.
Mhm, they
Very
really
nice.
are.
Everybody
Absolutely.
speaks to you.
Yeah,
It's
this
very
is
nice.
this is a must do for anybody on a fixed income
All right.
that's looking for something just to try to find a place to go.
Excellent.
I couldn't recommend anything other than Rwanda.
Nice.
Right.
You know, seriously.
That's good.
Cool.
We want to
Yeah.
thank you, Miss Lynda.
Oh, thank you guys
For
for
your
coming.
You know, sharing your, what's going on, your journey, and
Right.
your truth also, so that seniors can know
Yeah.
what's here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now for seniors, now I did have one issue, and of course I had to call Mickey. My banking.
Okay.
Okay, so my biggest check comes into it was going to a Walmart prepaid card.
Okay.
Because I was having some serious issues with my bank.
Oh.
See, with Grubhub.
Your bank there in the US. Okay.
A bank in the US. And Grubhub, you can get paid every day.
Okay.
So I was looking at my neighbor's, I guess I shouldn't say that, credit union account.
Okay.
And I'm like, why is my stuff still pending? It shouldn't be. You know how they let it sit there?
Yeah.
So I called them. I said, dude, why is my stuff still pending? I said, I could put money in here every day.
Right.
He goes, so he got a little nasty.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then the next time went on and did another deposit so that way what I had just spent would be okay.
It's okay.
Do you know they denied my deposit?
Oh,
I've never heard that. They denied my deposit.
What?
Deposit?
Yes. So I said, you know what, I'm done with you. So I went to Walmart because I get paid early. For you seniors that know what I'm talking about, you know, you get your check early.
Okay.
But when I got here, it would not take my prepaid card.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of
So I actually
prepaid
ended up
cards
having to
work
take
here.
it to my Capital One account. So I just transferred.
Oh,
And
so
see,
you
but
worked that out.
But I did. And like I said, the great thing is,
Okay.
once I got that straightened out, I realized I could just leave half of it in there and let it accumulate.
Uh-huh.
And just move the other one into my Capital One and have access to that to pay what I need to pay here.
Nice.
So that works really good for me.
That's good.
Absolutely.
That
So
works out.
seniors, that's what you need to make sure how you get your money.
Okay, that's important.
Right,
That's
it really is, right. And if you tend to, because I also have my SSA.gov account,
Okay.
they always want to send a code to your phone
Okay.
instead of your email address.
Yeah.
So I had to get that straightened out. So there's some things that we probably have to deal with that you guys don't have to deal with.
Okay.
You know, if you're not on a
Okay.
fixed income.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, you know, once I got that straightened out,
Okay.
and I wasn't yelling at everybody like I did when I was in the States getting it straightened out. But, so works really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Okay. How are those puppies doing?
Good.
Yeah, right?
They are busybodies.
Oh, I can
Very
imagine.
playful.
I saw them on the couch. You guys were doing a video and you showed them on the couch. Exactly. And you found them here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
young brother that has a kennel here.
Oh, good.
And
Okay.
they train dogs and everything.
Oh, awesome. I can't get any more pets.
Oh.
I've had pets all my life. I said, no more fur
Yeah.
all over the place. You know, and I miss my baby, but I think I'm done with pets
Yeah,
for
to
a
give my
while.
dog away too.
Oh, dude,
Before we
I
left.
heard you say that on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like giving away a family member.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it was very
Yeah.
heart-wrenching.
Yes. Trust me, I know.
Mhm.
When my Akita died, and my dad died on like a Wednesday, and then my Akita died the next day.
Oh.
So I called my supervisor. I said, "I'm drinking at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
I will not be in the day."
Oh,
You know?
that was rough. That's
Absolutely, it was
Yeah.
really rough.
rough.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's rough.
but it was a good trade-off. I'm here. So every morning, guys, I wake up and go, I'm in Africa.
Yeah.
I'm in Africa.
Yeah.
You know, I love that.
Some of the people in diaspora, has it hit you yet? And they were like, man, I don't know. It's just like you're still like, I'm here. I can't believe I'm here.
I know, right?
Like I'm really here.
Yes.
Yeah.
You probably gotta get ready. Yeah.
Okay, you guys have your driver down there?
Well, no, we
Oh,
have
okay.
another
Oh, okay.
appointment. So
Okay.
definitely.
But yeah, so thank you. Seriously,
Oh, thank you.
I owe you guys
It's awesome.
a huge
to finally
thanks
meet you.
for getting here
Yeah.
and showing us your journey in Africa and making me say, I'm definitely. I called them people in Panama. I'm like, I'm not coming. I'm going to Africa.
Oh, I'm glad y'all. Yeah, so
Right.
Panama is like, okay.
Exactly.
We're good now.
We're good.
We're
Absolutely.
good now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Nice. Again, Miss Lynda, thank you so much.
Anytime.
Also, you've helped a lot of people too.
Oh,
You've helped a lot of
yes.
people with this information.
Absolutely.
Just sharing your journey and everything with
And
us.
any questions that they have that
Okay.
we might not have addressed here, just let me.
Yes.
You know.
Leave it in the comments.
Exactly. Or even you have my WhatsApp number.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
WhatsApp
I
number.
do.
Absolutely. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
because again, I mean, 350, you can't find
You
this in the
can't beat
States.
that.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
That's good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not with that.
And
Not with all of that included.
When I went to go sign my lease, I just
Mhm.
want to let you guys know this too. She was like, however long you want to be here. She said, if you decide, so I did from December to March, and she goes, and you can renew it if you want to.
Nice.
I'm like, okay. And since I know how quickly they fill up, I said, if I need to, I'll let you know a month in ahead. Don't get rid of my apartment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely.
So thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, and we the unapologetic nomads, and we're unapologetically
Nomadic.
Nobody.